Hello, this is Johnny Cycles with CyclesGaming.com, bringing you another edition of Keeping Modern Janky. We're trying out our Amulet Dinos deck featuring Terror of the Peaks in a friendly league in Modern. We have a lot of lands and one piece of action. We do not have, and that's a big combo piece for us, but I think we're going to mulligan. And now we have one land. Oh, the deck. This deck, man. Alright, well, we will put Lava Spur Boots on the bottom. This Mycosynth Gardens. Alright, we are off to a very slow, poor start here in our fourth match. So yeah, Amulet Dinos looking to use a Primal Titan shell and Amulet Titan deck from the Amulet Titan deck to ramp into some dinosaurs and kill people dead. Of course, it's a little bit more complex than that. You see the belligerent yearling, who is a 3/2 trampler, but his power becomes that of whatever dinosaur entered the battlefield. So theoretically, we could play him next turn, get down, and then the following turn follow up with one of our 5/5 or 6/6s, start swinging in, or make him into a 12/2. And then we have Terror of the Peaks as our sort of reach. That, I mean, it's a 5/4 flyer, which is great, but then if it's on the battlefield, it turns our dinosaurs into straight to the face 5 damage or 6 damage, or Living the Dream 12 damage. So that is the plan. Urza Saga. Okay, well that's not bad. We can play the Saga, explore, play a bounce land. Let's see what we hit. Return the forest to our hand. Oh man. I just don't know what to say sometimes with this deck. Oh, so I mean, it could be great. In our first match we had 3 Ghaltas in our hand and we won the game. But typically, and with the Urza Saga, this probably isn't going to go well for us, to be honest. But there is a world with Urza Saga in which we make some constructs and then get Ghalta out on the back of those constructs. Looks like I'm pretty sure we have another Urza Saga. Very nice. Okay. And I'm pretty sure we've played this opponent before, which is fine. So we can't even get the belligerent yearling down if we want to run out. If we want to make constructs, which I do think is our main line of tag. And if we play the Urza Saga this turn, next turn, let's see, we'll make a token, and we won't be able to make another one. So very slow start. I'm not sure what our opponent's up to. Looks like they're on a bit of a build as well, which is cool. Don't often see Goblin and Archomancer. However, it is a Modern Horizons 2 card, so it's probably pretty busted in whatever for our opponent. So it's like a mana dork, 2-mana dork in its own way. Looking to maybe cheat in or ramp into a 2-drop, a 4-drop for a 2-mana basically. Alright, Lightning Bolt, sure. Going for our face. I guess we can just go ahead and we're not going to be blocking. Yeah, this deck, I really like it. I feel like it's got some really sweet things going on with it, but man, it just does not function consistently enough to be, at least in my experience. I mean, I've been playing versions of this deck for a while now. Let's see if they just want to kill it. Terror of the Peaks, okay. What do we want to get? The stack is right in front of us, so we'll have 2 3/3s. We could just go ahead and get the Lava Spur Boots equip and start attacking, but I have a feeling our opponent is gonna kill something, so we'll just get the Amulet of Vigor. Here comes the kill spell, I imagine, and a bunch of surveilling. They have the 3 card types, so they don't have Delirium yet, and we are 1 land away from Terror of the Peaks. I mean, it's possible we should have just went 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't have the second red source. Yeah, I was gonna say it's possible we should have just played the Terror of the Peaks that turn, but without the second red source, it's not possible. Alright, well, we are off to the races with constructs. If we can draw a bounce land next turn, I think we can get a construct and get Ghalta, because we'll have 12 power on the battlefield. Our opponent is not killing our constructs yet, so it makes me wonder. Maybe now is the time they do. Seek the Beast. Alright, that's a cool card. I like that. A little bit of card advantage for our opponent. They can now cast Questing Druid for 1 green and then start chaining together some cheap spells, so that's kind of sweet. See if they can. We really don't want to lose our constructs. We really would like our opponent to just, I don't even know what, to be honest, but not kill our constructs, please. It is a interesting build of making a lot of mana deck. Alright, do we die this turn? I like what our opponent's doing though. It's always fun to see a twist on or just a brand new build. I mean, I don't know. This isn't necessarily a twist on anything unless maybe it's a twist on Storm. We'll see what they're going to get up to with all this mana. Do we just F6 because we don't have anything to do? Probably. Let's watch the show. I imagine we'll be up against Blood Moon in the side from the sideboard. So we'll need to bring in our Forces of Vigor. Force of Vigors. Alright, opponent. Lightning Bolt. Yep. Face. Sure. Another Questing Beast. Alright, so Questing Druid. So they're still got some mana too. So they are going off right now. Lightning Bolt, our face, growing things out of range of dying to anything at this point. Short of Terror the Peaks into Ghalta, which is a real possibility. And we're seeing again how Urza Saga can just be too slow against some of these aggressive strategies. We're going to 4, which is not a lot. Especially given that it has flying. What's our best draw? Probably another bounce land, to be honest. Oh, another Urza Saga. Okay. And again, we just, guess we'll have to play this Urza Saga. I have a feeling we're just in big trouble right now. Our opponent has 1 card in hand. We're going to 1. We will have... Yeah, bounce lane would have let us get Ghalta out. It probably still wouldn't have been enough, though. Because we can... Okay, so can we get Ghalta out this turn? If we do red and colorless, we have 3. Or we can just, I mean, it's just So we can do red and colorless to make the construct. And then cast Ghalta? Or do we want to make the belligerent yearling? I think we have to go belligerent yearling. Ghalta can block really well though. Okay, so I think we're gonna go just float all of our mana. Get the 12/12. Opponent didn't see that coming, I can guarantee you that. We could go ahead and attack and then die on the swing back, so we'll just have to hope they don't have a burn spell. Oh, Ghalta. I mean, look, if they fade us, if we can fade a couple like this draw, we might be in a position just to attack and win. Especially with the right draw. They're just gonna lightning bolt us. Another Seek the Beast. Man, so many cards to look at. Surveilling. Yeah, the chances of them fading that many cards off the top are pretty slim. Or just finding another. Well, they'll need 2 kill spells to get through the damage. Grape Shot. Is that one of their castable cards? Because if it is, we are dead. Yep. Alright. GG's going to game 2. Alright, well, we just weren't fast enough. We can bring in some hate. We can bring in our little sweeper there. Bring in the Force of Vigors, probably, and that might be it. Take out the Explorers. What else do we want to take out? Just the belligerent yearlings. Alright, let's run it back. Opponent's deck looks pretty fun. Okay, well, we have things to do, including we have our combo piece of multiple land drops. We have the Urza Saga to find the Amulet. We don't have a way to answer a Blood Moon or an Alpine Moon, but hopefully we won't need that. And we have a Brotherhood's End to clear the board if they decide to go. If they just have a go wide draw again. But questing Druid got way bigger than 3 very quickly in our opponent's build, so that's pretty cool. We'll start with Urza Saga. Maybe we'll get lucky and draw the Amulet. Pick your poison. Make me sack it. Yep. Sure. So opponent has a little bit of hate for us. No, pick your poison of all the hate is better. We'd rather see pick your poison than Blood Moon. Alright, so there is something to help answer Blood Moon, I guess. Highway Robbery. I'll have to go look that one up. I don't remember what that does. Probably find some cards or exiles cards or something, another card draw. Guess I'll go Wolf Run. Alright, well, so we can Gruul Turf and possibly get blown out by Blood Moon the next turn. I don't know how afraid of Blood Moon I should be. think we're gonna just hold up this Boseiju, and they cast Blood Moon, float the mana. Destroy it, and then be able to, and then next turn we'll play Wayward Swordtooth and also do the bounce land. Alright, make some manas over there. Slick shot, show off. Yeah, that guy's good. And Seek the Beast. See if they can grow it out of range of our Brotherhood's End here. Yeah, they have so many cards. I think that's a pretty fun looking strategy. Where you just aggressive, but you don't run out of action, which has always been the problem with aggressive decks. Do they even care? Do they even play Blood Moon? Because they don't like, whatever, we'll just kill you dead before you can get going. Dragon's Rage Channeler. So right now we are hoping not to die, but hoping that our opponent commits everything they can to this board, that we then wipe it clean with Brotherhood's End. Brotherhood's End, man, the ultimate catch-up card in our decks, it feels like. Okay, we're taking 7. Are we dead? Are they able to give something double strike? Or give their Slick Shot show off double strike? They still have this one. They have 4 cards in hand. It's insane. Highway Robbery. Discard. You may discard a card or sacrifice land if you do draw 2 cards. And it's got Plot. Alright. More things. And we don't want F6 just in case. I think they're now out of mana, but are we just going to be dead to whatever it is they have? I mean, that's a lot of damage. 11. With a storm count of 7, they can Grape Shot us for a bunch, and they are. Man, opponent's got it all. Alright, we might just be dead here. Turn 3 kill, if it is, and even if it isn't, it might as well be. Amulet Dinos not being able to keep up with this kind of thing, that's for sure. Pick your poison to answer Urza Saga. Urza Saga would have been too slow anyway, I think. I think we can probably F6. I'd hate to F6 and then have him stick a Blood Moon. I don't think it will matter. We're so dead. And then they have these cards in exile to cast next turn, I believe. Or is it till the end of their turn? To your next end step. So maybe we're not dead, but it's going to be a close thing. 13. Is that going to trigger Slick Shot show off every time they copy it? I think we're now officially dead. Because we have 13 life, now going to 12. Alright, well, turn 3 kill for our opponent. Looks like a pretty fun, sweet deck. Amulet Dino is getting straight up steamrolled by a very aggressive Gruul strategy. He called it, what, Druid Storm? Looks pretty fun. Anyway, we'll see if we can get the next one. Alright, well, our opponent does remember us, and we did play them before, and their deck looks really cool. Alright, well, for CyclesGaming.com, this is Johnny Cycles. I'll catch y'all on the next one.
This has been another edition of Keeping Modern Janky. This is Johnny Cycles with CyclesGaming.com. If you haven't already, check out my original Magic the Gathering content over at CyclesGaming.com. I write about my various commander decks. I post articles and video of my gameplay of my various modern janky brews, and I'm publishing my science fiction fantasy novel, The Podkind, serially. If you enjoy the content, check out my YouTube channel, Johnny Cycles, and click that subscribe button. Everybody counts. As always, thanks for watching. This is Johnny Cycles. I'll catch y'all on the next one.